Hey y'all, and welcome to the Lamp and Light Fellowship of Nurses channel, where I am your host, Nurse Fran, and the goal over here is to help prepare nursing students for nursing school, their journey on becoming a professional nurse. I want to let you know that I do offer one-on-one nursing tutoring as well as one-on-one nursing student consultations and nursing consultations. So I just wanted to jump on right quick and just give you some information that I feel will be helpful for you in nursing school to help you along your journey, right? Because what's good is in being in this world if we can't help others, right? So I firmly believe in helping others and passing on knowledge to help others, on their journey, passing on wisdom, passing on understanding. Whatever I can help, wherever I can help, I'm glad to help. And if you are watching, it's because you want to know what are some, essentials that you need for nursing school, some things that are must-have for nursing school. So this list is going to be short, but one thing that you're going to need, of course, you're going to need a recorder. You're going to need, this if your instructor allows you to record, the classes or the lectures, right? So definitely a recorder. It goes without saying you're going to need things like highlighters. You're going to need ink pens, right? You're going to need those types of things. You're going to need a good stethoscope, good scrubs, good shoes. All of that is fine and dandy. You do need those things, right? But the title of this video is essential. So even though those things are essential, they pale in comparison to what you truly need. And what I mean by this is if you're in nursing school, you have to have faith. You can have the pens. You can have the paper, you can have the good highlighters, you can have good study guides, you can have all of these things. But if you are lacking faith, my friend, you are lacking. You have to have faith. And I'm not over here trying to make a disciple out of anyone, but I am a firm believer in Yeshua, right? Which some of you may refer to as Christ, but I am a believer in him. Now, when I was in nursing school, my walk, I wasn't walking as heavy as I am now. Definitely wasn't as obedient as I am now. And because I wasn't, the relationship wasn't really there. I didn't handle nursing school as well as I could have or as well as I should have. So for me at the time, nursing school was stressful, right? I had to deal with stress. I had to deal with deadlines, had to deal with anxiety coming up. So those are things that I know that I dealt with. So I know that you too, as a nursing student, you are probably dealing with these things as well. This part of life. So a relationship with the Father is imperative for you to have. If you're going to have it in life, it's good to have it in this walk as well on your nursing journey. Because the Word does tell us that, and we are to acknowledge Him in all of our ways. So acknowledge him in all of our ways. That means we acknowledge him in everything that we do, right? Before we make a big decision, we should acknowledge him. Before we make a decision, we should go to him and pray about it, seek his guidance and seek his direction and see if this is really the path that he wants us to take, right? And if it is, he's going to be with us every step of the way. So again, you have got to have faith. And without faith, it goes without saying that it's impossible to please him. But you have definitely got to have faith along this journey, because more than anything, I want y'all to realize that this is a faith journey. This is a faith walk, right? This is in all things, when you're a believer, you have to walk by faith, not by sight. You have to rely on him. You have to lean on him. Don't lean onto your own understanding. Because again, we have faith. It's possible to have faith, y'all. You can have faith in anything. But I want to encourage you to make sure that you have faith in the right thing or the right one. You definitely have to have faith in his word, because there are going to come times in your nursing journey where those emotions, that emotion of anxiety is going to creep up, or depression might creep up. You might feel overwhelmed, right? And I'll give y'all some scriptures to help y'all in an upcoming video, Father willing. But right now, what I want you to know is if you are in the Word, right, and if you are dwelling in the Word and His Word richly dwells in you, you can overcome anxiety. You can overcome depression. You can overcome feeling overwhelmed. So whatever life throws at you, whatever nursing school throws at you, when you are walking by faith and when you are letting His Word dwell inside of you and you are obeying His Word, right? And putting His Word into practice, there's a lot of power in His Word. But we have got to learn how to put His Word into practice, and that is really what I want to encourage you on today, is to pick up His Word, because blessed is the man who fears Him and who walks according to His ways. So you're going to need Him on this walk, because the enemy is going to come along and he's going to discourage you and say, well, did he really tell you that you should go to nursing school? Or he might tell you, oh, you're not going to be a good nurse. He's going to tell you, you're not smart enough for this. Look at you, you're dumb. He's going to put all those negative thoughts into your head, the ones that the Father did not give you. He didn't give you those thoughts, right? Because His thoughts are pure. His thoughts are honest. His thoughts are good, right? Those are His thoughts. And the enemy, being Satan, he's going to come along and try to discourage you. Because when we obey our Father, that is when He blesses us, right? So if you are on this journey and you are obeying Him, He's going to bless you, right? However that blessing looks. And we're not going to get into that right now. But He will bless you richly. He blesses those who bless Him. He glorifies those who glorify Him. So you want to, again, make sure that you have an intact relationship with Him and that you're working on your relationship with Him. And the only way that you can work on your relationship with Him is by getting into the Word, studying it for yourself, and not only studying it, because it does us absolutely no good, you know what I'm saying, if we study the Word and don't apply it to our life. That's the same thing if you take a test in nursing school. You have been studying, right? You have been putting in time studying for this test. You have been putting in time studying for your skills checkoff. So when it comes to time for you to take that test, so when it comes time for skills checkoff, are you going to apply what you learned in the textbook? So it does you absolutely no good to know textbook knowledge and not apply it. It does you absolutely no good to know that textbook knowledge or to know those skills checkoff knowledge or skills, right? And to get into the skills lab and not even perform them. So you have got to know the information. It's not enough to know it, but you have got to learn how to apply it. And that's the thing, you know, just a little caveat. When you go to take your NCLEX, is not enough to know that information, right? You got to learn how to apply it. You got to learn how to not only recall it, but also to apply it. So they're looking to make sure that you are safe, right? So that is the thing. So again, y'all, I just want to let y'all know that this is definitely a faith walk. Nursing school, just like anything else, is a faith walk. But where does your faith lie? You have got to have faith in our Father, right? You have got to have faith in Yah. You have got to have faith in Him. So this is a walk by faith, a faith walk. This is a faith journey. You cannot do without praying. You cannot do it without meditating on His Word. You cannot do it without obeying His Word. So again, a recorder is essential, right? If your structure allows you to record the lectures, that's something you need. Pens and paper and highlighters and study guides and all of these things are good. They are essential. And even though they are essential and they have their proper place, let your faith have its proper place as well. Your faith should have a place in everything that you do, because it guides the way that you look at things. So again, when you're in nursing school, you have got to have faith. You have got to have faith that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And again, when you have faith and when you know the Word, when stress comes up, you're going to know how to combat stress. When drama in the hospital creeps up or in clinicals, when that gossip creeps up, you know, you're going to know not to engage in that because it's not worth your time. When you become anxious, you're going to know how to battle that anxiety. When you become depressed, or if you should feel depressed, you're going to know how to battle those things, because his word is going to richly dwell in you, right? And you're going to be able to know his word and know how to apply it. So that is the encouragement. Faith is necessary. Faith is necessary in nursing school, y'all. You cannot do this without faith. We have faith in a lot of things, right? But let your faith be in the right thing. If this message has encouraged you in any type of way, please feel free to share it with some of your nursing friends. And y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. Amen.